Alright, 3, 2... Hello, everybody! Back with Legends of Wildemount. Some announcements before we begin. In 2 hours' time, we're starting our next long-term Wednesday night D&D campaign, Embers of Autumn. Got all the character art done, and that'll be starting in, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So come on out, it's going to be a lot of fun! Everyone in the group's finally getting to start from scratch with each other, so that's going to be nice. And new characters is always fun. So it's going to be fun. What else? Still raising money for Color of Change. You can find the link to our charity donation link in chat and on our podcast and on our YouTube videos. And we have a Patreon. You can get free adventures for your D&D campaigns every month if you're in the $3 tier or more. This month's adventure is called The Spawning Pools. It takes place in a slod nest. So that's fun. Starting next month, May 30th, at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, that's a Sunday, we're going to be premiering our Ravenloft campaign. So that's going to be a lot of fun. To test out the new Ravenloft setting book that's coming out next month. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be some familiar faces in that. That's everything. Our schedule is on our Twitch channel if you want to look at it. All right. I think that's everything. Last we left off. Join the Patreon because it helps me keep this channel going. Because, oh boy, is it getting expensive. What else? Yeah. So last we left off, you all continued through the wreck of the Whaler's Delight, this whaling ship that had beached itself on the shores of Far Harom, looking for the possible source to those cold ghosts on the water near the island. And toured through the ship, found the privy, found some unusable stuff, continued with the mermaid figurine that Enak had, and eventually stumbled into the lower decks of the ship, which were caked in barnacles and mold, and fought a collection of undead creatures with tentacles and barnacles growing out of their skin. The creatures were defeated. Enak made some death saves with disadvantage, who knows why. And you all successfully killed the undead and now are continuing to stand in this disgusting water in the hold of the ship. And that's what we're going to pick up.
Enak, you alright?
No.
Yeah.
Would you like me to heal you?
Yeah.
Okay. I will give him I'll give him a cure wounds at, I'll give you a cure wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I rolled well too. That's 20.
Nice.
That's really good.
I know, I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Lindeckle is just like, ugh, this was gross. Gross. Everything down here is gross.
I agree. Can we get out of here, or is there something we need to?
There's still the other
find
room
out?
down here.
Yeah,
you
we
guys have
better
to go
check
through.
we better check that other room. The door's over there.
Yeah. So you wade through
Hey,
the water.
Gravel, can I see one of those daggers?
Yeah, you betcha. Here. Do you need a minute before we? I mean, who knows?
No, y'all go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Here. Oh, right.
Thanks.
You're blind. Here, let me get closer.
No, I could see it. I was just waiting for you to hand it to me.
There you go.
He'll take it, and he's gonna, at the captain, he's just gonna start like pulling it apart, essentially.
Okay. It's real gross.
Yeah.
We need to get you a bag for all of these. Your belt's really filling up with all of these trophies you've been taking.
You know how when you go to a beach, and it's like especially like, beaches never smell good.
Right.
It's like one of those beaches. Like, it smells like salt water, but like rotting fish and dirt. And everything like spills out of him. The flesh is very fragile, so when you're like starting to move around, your finger kind of goes through some of the flesh, just like you're putting it through wet paper. Same kind of texture and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of spills open, and the detritus that was inside of him, like the offal and the meat, just starts to like spread out in the water and float on the surface, like chum.
Gross.
But
Is there any like trophy that he can get from this
let me double.
individual?
There was the key around his neck,
His hat.
and he did have a pirate's hat.
Okay, he'll take the pirate hat and
It's
stuff
pretty.
it
It's
into
pretty
his pouch.
minging. It's like covered in like crusty barnacles, and it's kind of wet and soggy in places, and there's like a little mold patch somewhere.
You clean it, you get the little barnacles.
That's
They're
right.
a nice little add-on. So stick
You
that
can-
in
you
the
can eat
pouch, and
barnacle- you can eat barnacles. You can eat barnacles.
he'll take the key.
Okay. It looks
And
very
he's-
similar to the one big lockbox. Like it looks like it goes to the big lockbox y'all found.
Okay,
That had the mermaid statue.
he's gonna put the key. He's gonna tie it off to his belt. And once he's done just tearing that guy apart, then he'll rejoin the group.
And he did have a great sword.
He'll take the greatsword too.
Okay.
Is it covered in barnacles? Does it look like?
It's like rusted. It's a little rusted around the edges, but it's still usable. Like he was still using it.
Okay,
and
he'll
not
take
having an
that
issue
too.
with it, so
So
Alright.
rusty greatsword. Got it.
get some people tetanus. Maggot infested teeth. And the
Yep.
crab that was gnawing on his swollen tongue is now kind of just like scuttling away.
You get away this time, little crab. Okay, then what did I take? Oh yeah, the captain's hat. What is
Yep.
it? Is it a tri? What is it?
It's a
Tricorn?
tricorn.
A corn? Yeah, that's right.
There, you could tell there was once a feather in it, but no longer. And yeah, then there's the door on the opposite. Like you guys are currently in the middle of the hold, and then yeah, there's the open door, the door that's fallen through.
All right.
What's one
We'll
bird?
get-
Okay.
We'll get closer to that
Okay,
cautiously.
sure. Looks like it might have been an armory at some point. The racks that would have once held weapons are covered in mold, and what weapons that do remain have been rusted beyond use. So this is most likely where those things, because they were using rusty swords, probably armed themselves.
I give this thing a once over.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get out of here.
Everyone make dex saves while you're trudging through the water.
Okay.
And that got a 5. Nice. What everybody get? Just shout them out.
22.
6.
Okay. Everybody aside from Gravel, when you start going up the stairs that led down into the hold, you've got like entrails and other things just like stuck to your clothes. Gravel's surprisingly not filthy.
Yeah, I'm like, you see me just kind of going through in how I used the cots, or like
Mhm.
what do you call them,
Hammocks.
hammocks in the battle. I'm just like making my way across there, using those,
Okay.
because otherwise I'd just be like full, like, because I'm small.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, you get up to the next deck where all the benches were, where the privy was.
All right, do you hopefully that did it.
I think we've explored all the rooms, so hopefully there's nothing else that's going to attack us.
Where'd the rest of the crew go?
You need
Imagine
more to crew the ship. How many was that? Like 5.
5. For a big whaling ship?
I mean, we did say that maybe some of them went on shore.
Yeah.
It's possible.
But I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. How you feeling? Are you hurt at all?
I'm fine. 43 is 67.
Should
But
we?
let's do a
I mean, because maybe we should
second.
maybe we should like rest now that we're out of that water. Like
I think
spot
it's
to sit
a good
down.
idea to
15
rest.
hit points. All
Maybe
right.
we're not making it back to the dock.
We could head back as well. Wasn't there something else we needed to, the lock we needed to open?
You guys got everything.
Oh, we got everything.
Oh, I found a key.
What's it look like?
The lockbox you unlocked.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
as a
Okay.
locksmith, I could
Yeah.
tell that key would have opened the locks.
Yep.
So wait, that's the lockbox that we were talking about. Is that smaller one
The-
that had the
The bigger one that
bigger
had
one?
the bigger one that had the mermaid figurine and the
Does that one look?
locket with the guy with the beard. You can tell the guy who was in the locket was the guy you fought in the hold.
So how big are we saying this is? How many crabs do you think
I
hypothetically?
think I said last week you could fit like 3 crabs in it.
Okay, that's gonna be one man out. So no, never mind. He's gonna whenever he gets to the top of the stairs again, because they'll help everybody get
All
out.
right, yeah, because the stairs collapsed.
Yeah. Oh. He's gonna jump and grab one.
Oh, right.
Climb
There
up.
were other stairs that we never went down.
Oh, there weren't. Were there?
Weren't there? I thought you said that there was stairs that were rotted and stairs that weren't.
That went down to the.
Oh, the other one went up to the other chunk of the.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind then. Jeez, I'm dumb.
And he's gonna try to find like a loose piece of wood that he could tie the or hang the key from the necklace. He's gonna like hang it over
Yeah.
the door.
Easily.
A very ominous message.
Okay. But you all get to the back onto the top of the ship. Weren't in there long.
Hey Talindra, is there anything that you could do to make me not stink anymore?
Oh, well, magic only has so many. So it only goes so
Okay.
far. But I'll see what I don't think there's anything. I could fix something, but that's about it, and that doesn't generally cause smell.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Alright, do we wanna walk? Or do we wanna wait here?
Here, let me see. And he's gonna look over towards the dock where.
I think it's about an hour walk from the ship to the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like covered by a hill or something.
In mist, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I suppose we should get going. I am about half dead. I don't know about you guys.
I don't
I
feel
would
so
not
well.
mind.
Well, yeah, I'm a little bit feeling it. If we were in a battle, I would want another rest before we run into anything, but I don't know if what we're expecting.
Yeah, I think we should just get off this thing. And then,
Maybe
Yeah.
just rest before the.
yeah, before we move anywhere else.
Right.
Alright.
Right. We just have to. Do we just have to like sort of jump? Sorry, my dog. Do we have to just like jump off the side?
I think the
You climb-
rope's still
The
there.
rope's still there. You can climb down.
Climbing down.
Okay.
He'll be at the base to make sure everybody else gets off.
Everybody else gets off the ship.
Cool.
All right.
You get a short rest.
Yeah, let's do
Up
it.
to you guys.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
So you all
So
sit.
I'll do my song of rest and give you
Okay.
guys
Oh,
an
good.
extra d6.
Good, good, good.
Or it is d6, isn't it? Let me check.
Yes.
Yes.
2d10 and a d6 plus something.
I'm gonna.
Ooh.
1 for Lindak. Yeah.
17 plus
Nice. 9 plus
6.
8.
23. 23.
Ooh, not bad. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep that.
Lindak doesn't. I don't think Lindak needs to roll d6. Nope.
Oh wait.
Back at full.
I did my 2 more d10s just in case.
23.
6 plus 11, 17. I think I'm back up. No, I don't think I am. Not yet. Nope. 3 away. But that's all my hit dice though. Okay. And I get all my fun things back as a fighter.
Yeah. Get back your second wind, action surge.
Stone's endurance.
At the end of your short rest, you can see these blue kind of blue boils growing on Lindak's face.
On Lindak's face?
Yeah, and he's like, ugh, I don't feel so good.
All right, just stay away from us for a sec.
So
How about you don't give us what you got? What's going on there?
Can I examine these to see if they're magical in nature?
they're not magical.
Okay, all right. I kind of figured they weren't. I just wanted to check.
Can Enak slide the bandana from his eyes to over his mouth? And
Yeah.
can he examine Lindak to see what these boils
You have no idea what it is. You guys none of you have ever seen this before.
Okay, he's gonna keep it over his mouth.
Okay.
Looks like I might have to take you to a doctor or something.
I think this will work. Lesser restoration. And the boils disappear.
Wait, you
What?
have that?
Yaz and Asimor. Celestial Legacy.
Okay.
That's lucky that you had
Nice.
that.
Ugh, but I still feel like crap.
Do you need some healing?
No, I'm fine.
Oh.
It looks like he's at full, but he's not healthy.
Some may right. Okay, well if you're feeling okay now, let's get walking.
Yeah.
Maybe a walk will help you feel better.
Okay, so it takes you an hour to get to the docks, and as you get to the docks, Enoch, you don't feel so well either. And blue boils start to grow out of your face, and your Constitution and Charisma score are both lowered by 4.
Constitution and charisma?
And Charisma both lowered by 4, and you have these blue boils growing out of your face and back,
That's
and quickly followed by a
Nasty.
fever and tingling in the extremities.
oh.
Enoch. Oh boy.
You are now vulnerable to radiant damage and gain the ability to breathe underwater.
Vulnerable to radiant
Yeah.
damage. Okay, this is interesting. All right, but I can breathe underwater.
Feels like it.
Do you need Lindak's?
I can only do it once a day.
Oh.
Um,
Do you think you can last the day? How are you feeling?
You feel like
I mean, not
you
great.
feel sick.
I think I'll be all right though.
Oh, if you need healing, I still have plenty of
It's fine. We're fine. I'm okay.
All right.
It'll pass.
But you can see Durgle, and Madame Lacharme on the little boat right off the docks.
You guys holding up all right?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How's the boat? She seaworthy?
Yes. Yes. Just like before.
How are you feeling, madam? Are you ready for a voyage?
I want to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, me too.
You don't look good.
Yeah, you don't either.
Okay.
I think Enoch's gonna need a boat all to himself.
Not possible.
I mean,
You can give him a
kind of.
corner.
It's okay.
Because you have 4 boats tied together.
I'm not breaking up my boats. This is my ship.
No, I'm just saying he's got one to himself.
Yeah, he gets a corner. Back corner.
Enoch will climb onto the boat toward the back corner and take his little silk robe and.
Remember, this is a 2-day trip. If you're going back where I picked you up, that's where I live, so that's where I'm going.
Wake me up if you need me.
Okay.
He's gonna curl up on the bottom of the boat and
Okay.
attempt to go to sleep, attempt to rest.
Okay.
Tal, madam,
Yes?
what's your plan?
My plan is to go back to my home.
How do you plan to do that?
I don't know. Find transport? Most likely?
It's been very dangerous on the roads here.
Okay. Most likely find transport to get home.
I was thinking we would take her back with us and find transport once we get to any kind of city. Probably Rosanna, unless there's an easier way that's closer.
Rosanna's really out of the way, though.
It is a bit out of the way, actually. I'm not familiar with this area.
We do need to somehow communicate with the Bright Queen and tell her about the mission and what we found, and we also need to return the beacon.
I could send a message to... Well, I have to go to Bazzoxan, but I could send a message to Varen, and he could relay a message to the Bright Queen.
Because we still need to figure out what's going on with the beacon. It doesn't look the same, so we might need to head back to Rosanna anyway to deliver this and figure out what's going on.
I'm stopping at Bazzoxan and I'm staying. I could ensure that your madame is safe there for the time being, and then order an escort for her back to where she's from.
How does that sound to you, madam?
As long as I get home. I'm not the traveling, adventuring type. I'd rather just get home.
Well, if you feel that would be a safe place for her, Lindak, then I think that's probably the best option.
All right. Yes.
All right. So once we make landfall, head to Bazzoxan.
It'll be 2 days before we get to Jagao. So, rest up.
You guys have there any fishing poles left?
Yeah.
Just to keep busy. All right.
Speaking of, an hour into this trip on the boat now, Gravel, you have blue boils start to manifest on your face and back, and your charisma and constitution are lowered by 3.
Uh-oh.
So now it's everyone.
I didn't make any saving
me?
throws.
Yeah, you did.
So.
You made a con save and you failed it, and then we moved on, and I didn't tell you guys why you made them.
Oh, that was during the battle.
Yep.
Yeah, during the battle.
Your constitution and charisma lowered by 3. And you also have blue boils growing on your face and back. And Talindra, 2 hours into this trip, same thing happens to you. Constitution and your con and charisma are lowered by 3, and you also have blue boils growing out of your face and back. And you all feel feverish, and there is a tingling in your extremities. So your hands.
Sorry,
feet,
by 3, you said?
Your con and charisma by 3. You also become vulnerable to radiant damage.
Is this considered a disease or a poison?
You can certainly try to figure it out.
Okay, he's gonna go to touch one of the boils, and he's gonna use his lay on hands, 5 points.
All right, you no longer are covered in the boils, but that ability score reduction is still there.
Okay. I could do this one more time.
Durgle's like, "You're sick." And he
Get Talindra.
Okay. He's gonna.
I'm actually not. I'm. Well, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
which.
yeah,
I'm
look-
not.
yeah,
I
get
don't feel
Talindra.
as
He's gonna
bad.
just-
I think as you look.
He'll pat Talindra and give her.
Okay. So he gives you
Plus
5.
5.
He gives you 5 lay on hands. You're cured of this as well, but your ability score reductions still stick.
Okay. So is it? Sorry, it's just the ability score reductions
And-
at this point.
And yeah, just that.
Okay.
What about the radiant damage?
That's
and the
gone too.
breathing underwater. Okay.
And the breathing underwater is gone. You just have the ability score reduction if you've been cured.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't worry about me.
Here. Here, this helped, and he'll give him the silk robe. Hold on to it.
All right. I'll grab it.
It's really comfortable.
Is it?
It's a silk robe. I think so. Do you not like silk? I'll take it back.
Silk's a little. It's not good when you're sweating.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It is now 11 a.m. All right. Anything you guys want to do on your first day on this boat?
I kind of at one point want to. I mean, I'm assuming it's pretty like there's nowhere to talk privately on this boat, right?
Not really.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to
I mean, you have
message.
message.
I'm going to message Gravel, and I'm going to say, when we left, you weren't Gravel. You were Bootstrap. Who are you now?
Mhm. That's a good question. Well, the reason for me being Bootstrap is not needing anymore. Zin's dead. I mean, I suppose if the Myriad are still looking for me, I should be Bootstrap, but that could get weird.
It's up to you.
Yeah, that's a good call. I can't do anything with this complexion, though. Yeah. It's kind of hard to find the right tones when there's blue in
Yeah.
the mix.
They don't make a lot of makeup, blue makeup.
Yeah. Or anything to counter blue.
Right, you know.
And he's messaging her back for this, too.
Just
Because
having
he has message as well, so he's like, yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
just wanted to make sure it was on your mind.
Yeah, until I sort things out with Vox, I should probably stay dead. And, I mean, especially considering his family.
Right. All right. Well, you know, make sure all the others know what we should call you, and
Yeah.
we'll do our best to oblige.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to work on it.
All right.
I think I'll also might need to explain to Captain Durgle why my voice is different.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Doesn't really seem to notice that there's someone different. He's very not perceptive.
Mind you, I don't think he's
Also,
very
one eye,
observant. You
yeah.
might be fine.
I'm gonna try and sleep this off.
All right. So, for the sake of
And
time.
he's gonna cast non-detection.
All right. At the end of the first day, everyone gains the benefits of a long rest except Gravel. No, Gravel doesn't. You get the benefits of a long rest, but you don't heal.
Okay.
And your hit point maximum is still lowered. And you're whatever. And you take 48 necrotic damage when you wake up. Just puking out this black tar. Oh, wait, hold on. First, I need a con save when you wake up, Gravel, from your long rest.
4.
4. Okay. Yeah, you take necrotic. So you wake up and you just throw up this like black tar. 10, 15. You take 22 necrotic damage as the boils burst and spread.
Oh no.
Sorry, you said the modifiers are gone now? Or are they still there?
They're still there.
Okay.
Everyone who's got a ability score reduction is still there.
Lindak, I think you might want to do something about Gravel. Seems like he's the worst off.
You Gravel, you're right.
He's delirious.
Yeah, Lindyke, I think you need to do your magic stuff.
8 hours. So it is currently, what time would it be? Nah, I'll say it's like 6 a.m. So what's going on?
Lindyke, I think you need to heal Gravel.
Sorry, I didn't do my long rest.
Oh, it's okay.
So yeah, maximum HP changes do not get fixed, and he's gonna walk over to Gravel and touch him, and this warm magic comes out, and he casts lesser restoration on you. So you are now cured of that, but the reductions to your ability scores are still
Okay.
in place. And yeah,
Oh
no more temp HP because that would be gone too from
The long rest, yeah. Which is why it's
I'm
down. I'm
nervous
down to
about
10
these.
now, I think, Justin. I did have a little bit of confusion there because initially I just did the damage and I had 18 hit points left, but I remembered that I had 8 temporary hit points, so I subtracted the 8. I hope I ended up where I should have been.
It's fine. Yeah, so because of this disease, Lindak has 11 Constitution now and 8 Charisma.
Enak's gonna try to distract himself from this like weird feeling by Gravel brought up fishing. He's gonna try to fish.
Okay. Anyone who wants to fish this during the second day can make survival checks.
Okay.
You can do that.
I'm just gonna rest. I'm gonna do another short rest because I didn't get a long rest in order to get some hit points back.
Okay. Like you got the benefits of
use
long
up-
rest, you just didn't heal or anything.
Right, but I
19.
can't. Yeah.
What'd you get, Enoch?
I'm sorry. A 19.
19. You catch a weird looking fish. It's missing flesh in places, and it's like skeletal and like wriggling and alive. Like it's an undead fish.
He's gonna just dip the fishing pole back in the water and just let it go.
Okay.
Like the whole fishing pole.
13.
Okay. Alright. So no one is infected with blue rot anymore. Cool.
That sounds gross.
It's real bad. You can't heal.
I'm practicing my violin and being baffled that I'm a little bit worse than I was.
Okay.
Like I can't
Yeah, you're a little bit worse than you
feel
were.
quite as well as I did them before. That sucks.
Yeah. And as you're kind of sailing,
4, 9. Oh my god. I just used all of my hit dice and I'm still not down because every time you roll hit dice, it's a -1 now because I have minus Constitution.
somebody roll me a d20 for the second day, please.
Okay. Y'all know I'm good at these. 11.
11. The day goes by uneventful. You don't catch any fish, aside from the skeletal one. And you all gain the benefits of a long rest again for the second day as you arrive on the docks of Jigao. So everyone gets the benefits of a long rest, but again,
Do not reset maximum HP
Nope.
changes. No?
nope, your ability scores do not get fixed.
Okay.
It's another. Yeah, everyone gets a long rest. Everyone heals.
Oh my god.
And you pull up to the docks of Jigao. Nurgle just goes, "Well, that didn't go how I wanted it to. I have some families to talk to about why their
Yeah, we were sorry about
members aren't coming home."
sorry about your crew.
It's been a while, Justin. But we paid him ahead of time. Correct? We paid him in gems.
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Yep.
And no, and labor. So
Yeah. I'm still going to give him let's see. I'm going to give him the 2 agates and 2 citrines for a total of 60 gold
okay.
worth
Oh.
of gems.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's to help you get, your business started up again.
Yeah, and a better boat.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same to
you
you.
too.
And he scurries into the local tavern. I'm gonna go get drunk.
I feel like doing the same.
I wouldn't mind that as well.
Yeah,
Perhaps we should
it's not a bad idea.
should we find an inn or something here and spend the night, and then in the morning we can get Madam back to Balzazan.
I mean,
I'd like to. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, God, I keep getting confused whether it's you. Like, yeah, okay. There's a Temple of the Luxon near here, right?
Oh,
We should-
Let me double check.
Maybe we should check that out. See if
There
they know
is, yes,
anything.
a central temple to the Luxon presides over a district called the Jumble.
yeah. Is this something we can see from here? Like,
Good question, because I don't remember.
We might need to see what we can learn about what's going on with this beacon, and also maybe see if any of the clerics there or priests can help us. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not feeling 100%. I don't know.
I think that's
Something's
a
off.
good idea.
Yeah, so
I want to see if they can save this Luxon at all.
So you can see the central villages where the jumbles are. They sit slightly further back from the coast, built among massive mangrove trees and nomadic giant horizon-back tortoises that serve as roving homesteads. So these big turtles that just kind of walk around, tortoises that walk around with like little houses, like houses built on top.
So cool.
And you can see the temple of the Luxon that's there.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's go. Are we in agreement?
Yeah,
All right.
it's mostly goblinkin here. Goblinkin and orcs just walking around.
In the
In this city, yeah. Yeah, you can see like numerous like fishing stalls where you can buy like fish, and it's mostly seafood that they do here. What am I looking for? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. It definitely looks like it sees crime in some capacity, but you wouldn't like you can. It doesn't look like a settlement where it's just stab, stab, stab. Very much a. You can see it just walking around. There's a lot of like pickpocketing and small scale thefts, just people stealing stuff from stalls. So Linda, you kind of like keep a close eye on your coin purse.
Yeah.
But eventually you get to the Jumbles, the central or the mangrove area of Jigao, and big turtles. Like the turtles are like gargantuan in size. They're just like with like little houses that roam on the back of them. And you can see the temple to the Luxon. It's the best looking building here. like immaculate stonework. And you can hear like just you can see people like walking in and out, like acolytes just walking in and out, mostly goblins in like priestly robes and stuff.
All right.
All right, yeah, who wants to take point on this?
Uh,
Probably
I,
either you or Talindra, Lindak.
I think we all should go in.
Oh yeah, we're all going
Oh.
in. I'm just saying.
I think Talindra should take.
yeah, I don't mind. I'm familiar with the culture.
Because I don't want to. I don't think the person in my head wants to talk to himself for a bit.
Where's the Luxon? Who has that right now?
I
Uh,
think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I think-
Lindak
yeah, I
does.
think Lindak does. Oh yes.
All right. So we're going in to try to find healing and to ask about the Luxon. That's our goal. Alright.
Yes.
I head in.
Okay.
Does this as yet seen unmagical Luxon beacon, does it now look pretty similar to my fake one? Since it doesn't have
Sort of,
light
yeah.
going on inside?
But yours does have a light on inside it now, the candle, which actually has gone out at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, the candle's
Those
no longer,
darn-
the candle's no longer lit inside.
Those darn candles.
And just curiosity, peek, and you kind of like want to peek in.
Mm-hmm.
It's melted now.
Cool.
Yeah. So just a weird effect, but yeah, you all.
Oh shit! That whole. Oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. That's probably. I was thinking that entire boat burnt up, but no, the boat didn't leave.
Nope. But the four of you walk into the with Madame LeChamray. I forgot she's here. And she's gonna be. I'm gonna go to the tavern and drink with Durgal.
Here, I'll give her a few gold. I'll give her like 5 gold,
Yeah,
and I say like go find an
Yeah,
an inn and something and
Looks
get
around.
a
I don't
drink.
think there's an inn here,
Or
but I'm gonna ask around. And she-
find somewhere to get a drink.
She walks
We'll
off.
find you.
She would have followed Durgal when he went. Okay. So, the four of you, led by Talindra and Leondak, walk into the temple, and it's a lot of goblins. Hobgoblins, bugbears, goblins, orcs, all in like priestly garments. You can see all the garments kind of have the symbol of the Luxon on them. And there's a massive statue in the center of the main cathedral that is just a massive stone Luxon. And there's just people, there's like a good handful of people kind of just kneeling in front of it and praying.
Is it based on what I know about Luxon worship? Is there someone who's like a head cleric or
Yeah, there's always a head acolyte at a temple. You
head
can see
priest?
there's a
high priest,
hobgoblin
anything like someone in charge?
Yeah, you can see there's like a hobgoblin walking around, and he's kind of just like patting people on the back and talking to them and seeing if they're okay. And he eventually approaches your group. Oh, hello.
Hello. I have a very important matter to discuss. Is it possible to speak with you privately?
It depends on the matter.
I assure you, it's very important. It concerns the Luxon.
Oh, yes. All of you, follow me to my private chambers. And he.
You know, I'm shifty by nature. Based on, can I gauge his response when she mentioned the Luxon?
Insight check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Curiosity.
Okay.
Then leads you down these corridors. There's people like little other like acolytes passing by, and they go hello, and then they eventually lead into this rather quaint little office, and he sits down and gestures for. There's only one chair. He's like, I generally don't get more than one person.
That's all
stand.
right. I'll stand.
I'll stand too.
All right, Lindak will also stand. So what's the occasion? Are you all looking to get into the worship of the Luxon? Are you interested in the doctrines and the...
Not exactly. Some of us are already involved, but
wonderful.
It's actually a bit more serious than that, I'm afraid. We've found a a Luxon in our travels, and we were concerned that it may be damaged, and we wanted to know if
Damage.
there's any way. Here, I'll bring it out. And
He's like, oh. He's like, this is actually the first time I've ever seen one of the beacons.
if this is beyond your capabilities, please
I am just.
let me know where I should head.
I
And
am
I'll...
just an acolyte. I don't have powerful capabilities. Kind of like he's examining it and picking it up and looking at it. He's like,
Any information would be helpful, even if it's another name.
do any of you have magic detecting capabilities?
I can detect magic.
Oh, I can't. So
I can too.
I'll tell you. I believe I tried to detect magic and I didn't find any. Is that correct? I believe that's right. Yeah.
So he looks puzzled and concerned. He's like, these are powerful artifacts. They can't just lose their magical capabilities like that.
It was well, we don't know exactly what happened to it, but it was found in a lead box.
Well, lead boxes can suppress magic from detection, not from just like lead cannot, halt magical properties. It just
Right. So something must have taken the magic.
something
Just
not
destroyed it.
something far beyond any capabilities I've seen.
From the place we procured this from, it was implied that when they were done with them, they would smash them on an altar. This one hadn't been smashed yet, which makes me think that perhaps it still could be revived in a sense, or reconstituted in some manner.
There's no warmth to it whatsoever. They're usually warm to the touch. This one is cold. Again, this is beyond anything I've seen. These are legendary, powerful artifacts. Nothing. I don't know what would have done this. What was this altar too? That it was these broken ones were laid upon. Also, to break a Luxon, that's incredibly difficult. Again, these are powerful artifacts.
Garrett just looks at Talindra.
Whose altar was it laid upon?
It was an altar to Lolth.
Right. Children of Malice, by any chance? They've been trying to dismantle this religion for quite some time.
Yes, well, that's why we were there, to try to prevent any damage they might have done, but perhaps we were too late.
He hands it back.
Again.
He hands it back.
Thank you.
This is beyond my capabilities.
Information you have would be helpful. I understand it might be beyond.
And there's not many people in Wildemount who are possible of powerful magic like this. There's the Solstice Academy and the wizards who preside over that, but they aren't the friendliest of folk. And
Remember getting chased by the Mike Myers of the Solstice Academy.
there's
What city was that in again? Because we were there.
No, not Rexentrum. That was in Mlazemere. The ruins.
Where we got chased. Yeah.
Where you guys found one of the beacons. I think the best step for this sort of incident is to take this to the Bright Queen herself.
Sorry, what was that?
Take this to the Bright Queen herself.
If that's what you recommend, then that's certainly what we'll do.
This is beyond my capabilities. I have no idea what to tell you. I don't know what to do. And if word of this reaches the Empire...
Thank you for your advice. We did also have a concern we were hoping you or another acolyte could help us with. We have there's some sort of effect put on us, and we were hoping that perhaps there's some treatment that could be done.
What sort of
We-
effect?
We all got ill with like these blue boils, and
Ah,
it
blue
was
rot.
extremely. Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes, it rots you from the inside out. It doesn't really rot. Yeah, it does. And then once it renders you unconscious, this disease, you cannot wake up until you are cured. Healing will not work on people who are infected. It's very deadly. People don't really get infected by it out this way.
We were sort of in unusual circumstances, you could say.
I could have my clerics try to restore you through the Greater Restoration spell. Now, it's only one effect that this spell can cure, but we don't do it for free. It does cost 100 gold per casting.
That's fair.
I think, and this will reverse any effect.
One at a time. So basically, any reduction to one ability score. You can't do all your ability scores with Greater Restoration. It's one at a time.
It's 100
Per
per.
casting. Diamond dust worth at
I
least 100 gold
recommend-
pieces.
Yeah.
They're a temple. They have the spell component, but they're not going to do it for free.
Are you capable of performing this task?
I am, yes.
Spell. Well, do you take gems or gold?
It has to be gold pieces, unfortunately.
Mm.
And
Alright,
are
well-
all of you afflicted? Lindak nods.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
And
I
how many
believe I
effects?
would-
How many
sorry.
effects would I
continue.
need to cure?
Essentially 8.
So 800 gold.
Right, because you're saying
2,
that,
4, 6, 8. Yep. Any
that
reduction
the
to one.
ASIs are separate.
Yep. Any reduction to one of the target's ability scores in Greater Restoration. So right in the spell, you can only do it to
Okay.
one per casting.
All right.
I thought it was all of them, but it's
Well,
only
I know
one.
I'm gonna start with Constitution.
So it'll be 800 gold.
If I hadn't given her my 5 gold, then I would have had enough for both of my skills.
I might be able to help with this, guys. I do have quite a bit of gems from the mine earlier. We can get that in gold, hopefully, from some people around town.
Yeah, you might find some merchants who are interested in gems.
All right. Well,
Hey, I could sell this. He's the mermaid statue.
Didn't that provide a boon?
That you know of. No one has identified to figure out what it is.
No, it just sounds really nice.
But it was like +3 to initiative that you know of so far.
Enak doesn't know what that means. We'll get it checked out. I'll get it appraised. That's the word, right? Appraised.
All right. Well,
the one.
I hope. How much gold do you need, Talindra?
Mhm.
How much gold do you need?
Well, I need literally like a silver, and I'd be or something, 2 silvers, and I'd be okay. But I would
All right,
be.
here's a gold
I'm
piece.
so sorry.
Here's a gold.
It would be
piece.
all my money.
I have 178, so I can cure one of my things.
Yeah, same here.
But
I think
I'm-
all of us should try to cure one.
I'm
You
leaving,
don't have
our
any
things,
money.
but I'm also leaving, and the people in the Aurora Watch could probably sort me out.
All right.
I don't have any money. I gave it all to Gravel.
So, I'll pitch in 100 gold to heal one of you.
Me, please.
Okay. He gives
Alright.
100 gold to Enoch.
So we'll do. So we're each gonna get one aspect of this taken care of, except for Lindak.
Yeah.
Talindra, you have enough.
Sorry, I went out for a bit. Who's pay? What? How is this happening? This is.
You have
We're each
100
paying
gold, yes,
100?
Talindra.
Yes, I'll do my charisma.
All right.
I'll do
Yeah.
my constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam, I'll do Constitution.
All right. So the priest. Cast Greater Restoration Enoch. So Enoch, your constitution goes back to what it was. Gravel, your constitution goes back to what it was.
Okay.
He's pulling out diamond dust every single time, but yeah.
Minus 100 gold.
And then Talindra, he fixes your charisma. So all of your ability scores so your charisma, Talindra goes back to what it was before, so you can delete the override, and Gravel and Enoch, your con goes back to normal.
I was down 20 hit points from that.
Now I hate to advertise my business, my services, but should you ever need my services, I am here. Obviously, Greater Restoration is one of the cheaper things this temple offers, but we do offer resurrections as well. So,
Oh, we very much appreciate it. We were sort of in a
hands
bit
you
of
a
a dilemma
pamphlet.
because of that.
Hands you a little pamphlet.
A holy pamphlet.
Oh, yeah. Let me see that.
Yeah, it's just the cost of like Greater Restoration, 100 gold pieces. Lesser Restoration, 50 gold pieces.
Nice.
It's basically whatever the material component cost is of a spell. That's what it
And
costs.
what's it say his name is?
Beishedis. Head priest Beishedis.
Vaishadath?
Beishedis. Bechdess. I should write that
Okay.
down.
They Shades.
Head priest Jigao. Beishedis. Cool. No, there it says basically all of his prices. Revivify 300 gold. Raise dead 500. It does not go all the way up to resurrection because that is powerful magic.
He's not a level 20 person.
No, it goes up to resurrection, which costs 1,000 gold pieces. And then there's like removing diseases and like lesser restoration, but like removing curses, and if you just want to remove a curse, it's all in there. There's also prices for like there's prices on there for what's the word? Putting someone's soul in a Luxon beacon, but he's like, I haven't had the chance to do that one yet because I've never seen a beacon.
Executing.
Yep, he's like, I've never seen a beacon yet, so I have not had the opportunity to consecute somebody.
You don't have a beacon in this establishment?
No, those were usually kept safe in the capital.
Right. Of course.
Little temples like this aren't super defensible.
Question.
Well, after what happened there, I think probably spacing them out probably would have been a better idea.
Yes.
That's what I was about to ask. You have heard.
Yes.
Okay.
And there were beacons that survived the explosion. And those beacons have been scattered throughout Xhorhas.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, very good.
But we did get one. They thought
Maybe you could have this one.
They
We'll
thought
put in a
putting
good
them
word.
putting them at the temples was not a good idea.
Yeah, the pretty big target.
Yes.
That's actually very smart.
Plus, it puts a whole bunch of people at risk to have them here.
Exactly.
Well, thank you. I think that was everything we were needing.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help with your inquiry.
You were plenty help, really. Thank you. We'll be sure to remember your services
Thank
if
you.
we're ever in the area.
And also,
we're hoping to actually come back after getting some more coin. Honestly, we need to be 100%. I think, or at least some of us do.
all
Right.
Well, I look forward to doing business again if you do come back. Watch out for the cultists. There's been reports of cultists walking around the streets here. Nothing major, but just cultists. They exist. Some would say we're a cult.
Are you?
I suppose.
Well, you know, when you think about it, aren't most religions a cult?
All a matter of
A high
perspective.
priest is saying this?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's like, you know, in some capacity.
This person seems too reasonable. Do I believe them?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's
My
not-
passive
he's
insight is
like
just like, I guess straight up.
just a
You're like a hippie high
down to earth
priest.
priest that knows, yeah, there's problems with religion. It's not all perfect. Well,
All right. Thank you very much.
I have to get back to my devout. Well, not my devout, but my people.
All
I
right.
won't keep you any longer.
All right, and he stands up. Oh, would you like some tea before you go? I usually offer people tea.
Sure.
I want some tea.
It's made with ginger root,
Oh,
so it's very pungent. It gets in your nose. There's a burn to it.
Tickles the throat in a strange way.
It's like drinking flat. It's like drinking flat, warm ginger ale.
oh, that's a nice.
It's so good your friend froze. Huh.
He really likes ginger.
Well, have a good day.
All right. Hopefully we'll be back before. Well, I suppose we would need to come back tomorrow or seek out one of your other acolytes in order to
You can come back later.
get the rest of our stuff. Okay.
It's only
All right.
like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll be here all day.
Excellent.
Well, maybe we'll see you later then.
Okay.
Let's see if we can sell some of these gems before they get stolen off of us.
Perception check. No.
Okay.
No. All right. So you all
The
leave
priest
the
stole?
town. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yoink.
It's just like
This is payment.
he reaches out with one hand for the payment and the other hand's like
While
picking
we're
your
drinking
pocket
the
at the
tea.
same time. Just double
Oh, man,
dipping.
that's a good scam idea. Anyways, I mean, churches are a scam anyway when you donate money. Anyways, that's not this. Yeah, I don't have time to get into that. But so yeah, he lets you all leave, and you leave the temple. Everyone, what's your passive perception? I have it in my notes, so I might just pull it up. Oh, never mind. Don't need to know. Gravel, Enoch, and Lindak. Outside the temple, you can see someone's plastered a piece of parchment. It's written in a language. Who here knows deep speech or undercommon?
No undercommon.
Okay, let's let Lindak know. Celestial and common. Okay, so it is a piece of parchment that's been plastered on the side of the temple, written in undercommon, and it says, "All those interested in worshiping the worm that walks, come to the ruins of Shattengrod."
Guys, I think I found something here.
What?
Is there an illustration on
Nope.
this?
What did
Let me
that
know if you
last word
guys-
say?
Well, let me. Oh, does Enoch know undercommon?
No.
Oh.
He's asking Gravo.
So let me know if you guys recognize this phrase or this title. The worm that walks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Familiar.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot about worms.
Yeah.
Is that the cult the priest was talking about?
Yeah. Well, not the same one. You've got the cult of Lolth and then this cult. It seems like they're tied together though, because
Yeah.
of what we saw.
It's a real shame coin to Bazilzan.
They'll be doing good stuff there.
That's right.
I mean, Lolth is in the abyss, right? So
Yes.
you're on the front lines.
This worm is walking apparently. Enak's gonna like look around to see if he could try to spot where that person ran off to?
No. It's been up there.
Anyways, it looks
the
like
parchment's
a-
probably been up there for a bit.
Oh, it's been plastered. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, it looks like they're looking for recruits.
Think we should investigate?
No. Well, depends.
Where
This
are they?
this place that they this place that it mentions. What is the word? Justin, sorry, I forgot.
Ruins of Shattengrod.
Ruins of Shattengrod. Do any of you know where that is?
Not exactly familiar with this area.
Anyone who wants to try to like recall if they've heard it, give me history checks. Oh no.
I rolled a dirty 20, so
Okay. Lindak or Enoch, man.
Enak definitely wouldn't have heard of it, so I'm not gonna get him to roll.
What are we doing then?
History
'Cause
checks
it-
if you want to figure out
'cause
if you've heard of it.
All right. Maybe I heard someone talking about it. 16.
16. Yeah. Let me pull up the information and I'll give you some juice to listen to me talk about. Where is it? I had it just pulled up for it's a ruin, the ruins of Shattengrod. It's in the title. Is this the right one? Here it is. It is a sinkhole in a rocky pit measuring 30 feet across and 60 feet deep. You've heard stories about it. It's littered with ancient bones, and it's been heavily excavated. And there's actually ruins of a city inside, very similar to Maleismere. You would have heard stories when you were wandering around, just as a person, that the Crown and the Cerberus Assembly were very interested in going into it, but the deaths of mercenaries are starting to draw attention and scaring off people who want to go inside. So the Crown and the Cerberus Assembly don't go inside because they can't find people who are willing to go in. And it is nestled, sort of at the base of the Sirios Mountains to the north of the Sirios Mountains. So right near the settlement of Eurosa. To the south of Eurosa is the ruins of Shattengrod. Just a excavation site and a big deep sinkhole.
Is that near Jigao?
No, this is in the Empire. This is the Empire territory where the ruins of Shattengrod are.
Oh, weird that we'd find a flyer all the way over here.
Yeah.
are we? We're still in Zorhaus though,
Yeah,
right?
you're still in
at the moment?
Jigao, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
Shit, I
recruiting
need to
people.
write. I have to
forget where
write this
everything
place
is.
down because I keep forgetting the name of it. Sorry.
Ruins of Shattengrod.
Ruins of Shattengrod.
Shattengrod.
Ruins.
Yeah, they're right near. They're not too. They're a little bit west of the Amber Crossroads, where you all went to that like outdoor market.
And so me and Gravel know this.
What'd you get for your history check?
I got a dirty 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does sound vaguely familiar.
You guys were pretty close when you were at the Amber Crossroads. If you would have went west from the Amber Crossroads, you would have sort of gone past the ruins of Shattengrod. And
Okay.
yeah,
Oh yes,
there was
is.
also rumors, actually, Talindra, with your check, there has also been rumors in Jorhaus in general that a beacon of the Luxon was also buried inside Shattengrod. So
All right,
another
I follow.
little convergence of the two.
I tell that information to the group
Okay.
in as
Wait,
much
what?
detail as possible.
Wait, what?
There have been some rumors that there is a beacon in Shattengrod.
Well, what do you think we should go there before delivering this to the Queen, or I don't?
Linek pulls up the map that you guys have, looks at it. Shattengrod is pretty far away from
Yeah.
You might need to go to the Bright Queen first, and then go
Yeah.
there.
Did
'Cause
we
right now
have an easy way back
Nope.
to Rosanna?
Nope.
No.
just got our legs.
You got your legs.
Great.
And it is exactly because remember I gotta go to Bazazan.
Right. That's on the way, isn't it?
Yeah, if we go to the east. Once you go, yeah. So to get to Bazazan from Jigao, it's about 292 miles.
That's to
Bazazan.
to where?
Bazazan. That's 12 days of walking.
Okay.
And there are no boats that go that way because, it's through your favorite place in Jorhas, all the spires. And then from Bazazan to Roshana, unless you cut through those spire-filled fields and not take a road, but if you take a road from Bazazan to Roshana, it's about 221 miles. So it's a total of almost a month trip from Jigao to Roshana in total. If you follow the roads. If you passed through the area that you passed through before, it would cut down the time, but it's also more dangerous because that's where Talindra got killed by the Gloomstalker.
Perhaps it's worth
The burned fields.
if we have a friend going to Bazazan, perhaps he could take, or we could find someone in Bazazan willing to take the Luxon to the Bright Queen on our behalf.
There are Aurora Watch soldiers there. They could probably do that. They could send a huge force of soldiers to Roshana, but that also would draw attention.
Yeah. You guys remember what that priest said in there?
No.
Well, we can't let people from the Empire know. And he looks at the madam.
She's not here.
We can't. Oh,
She went
we
to the
can't.
tavern.
Exactly. Never mind. We can't let people from the Empire know that about Lolth. And I don't think we should let people in Rosanna or Jorhas know about, the weaker, or the worm that walks. Because they might.
Well,
I feel like it would be really bad if the Empire was wanted to use Lolth to bring down Jorhas, and Jorhas could use the worm that walks to bring down the Empire.
They are currently in peace times, but
Yeah.
but it's a recent piece. Yeah, that is a concern, certainly.
So we should be very careful about what we talk about with whom when it comes to those two things.
I mean, we don't have to necessarily tell anyone where we're going. If we do send someone, we could, I don't know. We don't have to tell them anything, do we? Could just say that we had other
No,
issues.
I feel like if we bring up this worm stuff to the Bright Queen, we should only mention it as another enemy of the Luxon, not as the worm being an enemy of the Empire. Because we already know that one of the goals for the worm is to destabilize the Empire. And if Jaros wants to use that, that would be bad.
Where was it in the Temple of Lolth that we saw the worm? remember, wasn't there something to do with the worm in the temple?
Yeah, in the dungeons where Vox's family
wait.
was,
Right, okay, right.
they were turned into the same kind of like faceless creatures that the
Right.
people of Deastock were turned into.
Right, but we didn't see any actual worms there,
Nope.
did we? No. Okay.
Hmm.
Um,
I,
Well,
dou-
it's-
I
it's
doubt
probably
this.
best-
I doubt this entity has allies anyway. I doubt if it did come to here, it would also want to wipe out Jorhaus as well.
I mean, we can only hope. I mean, not really, but
I mean, so far the only evidence we've seen of any kind of connection is with Lolth, and
yeah.
I don't think Lolth is really in connection with either Zorhas or the Empire, unless there's something I'm unaware of.
Gods don't
Not
really.
yet.
I don't expect gods to ally with
Well-
mortal empires.
But I mean, the people they worship might, though. People who worship
Yeah,
them
I
might.
don't-
I
yeah.
haven't seen any suggestion that they're working on one side or the other.
Anyway, it's just a running cautionary theory. I just heard a couple of things line up, and that it'd be worrisome, I think.
Well, I can understand wanting to keep it as secret as we can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna tear down the flyer.
It couldn't help to also like possibly do research into who the Wildemount walks exactly is, because this is more than once we've ran into their schemes and machinations.
When I tear this flyer off,
Suppose there's any libraries here in the city. No, I didn't think so.
What's
when I tear this
going on?
flyer off, is there anything on the back?
Nope.
Okay.
Is it worth asking around in this city who's been posting these flyers?
We don't want to put our noses into.
See if we can find anyone here to talk to.
The last time we asked around, I think we had people following us, and
All right.
I think we might need to be really subtle if we ask anything at all. Perhaps we can, maybe it'll come up in conversation as we're selling these gems.
maybe.
Yes, we could. Yeah, perhaps.
All right. Well, I might leave. I think I've still got a bit of that blue stuff on me. I'm not looking so great. I might leave the talking to you, Talindra, to sell these gems.
Oh, yes, I'm sure I could do that. What are they? what gems are these?
It is. Gravel holds out a hand, and it's 44 gold pieces worth of malachite.
Okay, well, hang on, let me just get my notes up. I'll write that
Okay.
up. Malachite. Okay, what else?
60 gold worth of pyrite.
All right.
108 gold worth of quartz.
Quartz.
Mhm.
All right.
And 135 worth of ruby.
Okay, got that down. All right, let's find someone we can sell this. I'm looking for any kind of shop that looks like it might buy things like this.
Investigation
yeah.
or perception check.
Are all of us looking? Or?
Nope.
Okay,
You can if you
just-
want. If
okay.
you're looking, then yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Oh, jeez.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you didn't find anything. Gravel.
28.
Yeah, there's like a little trading post near the docks.
Oh, I think I saw something back at the docks. Maybe we should start there.
Oh, all right. Turn around.
You get the money. Yeah, you sell gems.
Oh,
All
nice.
right.
Okay.
I got a good deal.
Yeah. Thanks. All right.
How do we want to
write
divide that money?
Let's. Oh shit. Let me grab my. I'll do the calculations. You guys
Okay.
get everything else in order. I'll just do the
Yeah,
calculations.
you sell the gems. Anything else you guys want to do in Jigao before you leave? Like
Probably cure
We should probably
illnesses.
find them.
you can
Adam.
you can do that. We don't have to roleplay everything because that'll just be tedious and
All right.
But yeah, you can all get cured. Fix all your remaining ability scores.
We pay for that with the
Yeah, that'll cost
with the things we just sold,
600 gold.
or how are we?
Well,
No,
we
300
each
gold.
got no. So right. If each of us is getting our one, and this means that Lindax is still afflicted twice over.
Yep.
So yeah, in the end it comes to 347. We'll give everybody 100 except for Enoch, who will get 147, just so that he has some extra gold. Because
Yeah, and Lindex not taking any of the money because Lindex is about to leave.
okay.
Okay, so we're using 100 of that gold, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so don't
So I have
don't add
47.
100 gold. Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Okay.
So we're just basically
Yep.
healing ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is there
at the end of the yeah.
So are we going to be okay? Just a question: are we going to be in Jigao for a minute?
Depends how long. Yeah, you guys can be for how long.
Like,
you guys-
are we doing this through the day and
yeah,
like staying
throughout
here?
the day.
Yeah.
If-
Yeah, I'd figured we would
Okay. just
spend a
making
night
sure.
here before heading out, because we probably want to sort out like whether we're gonna get horses or something. I know you've got a horse, Enoch, but the rest of us are just kind of like
the horses got fucked during the travel. One fell off a
Yeah.
cliff.
I mean,
one got
essentially,
killed by
my horse could teleport us to the ethereal plane, and we can move pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. How fast can we move in the ethereal plane?
I think your movement speed,
It depends if you're an ethereal creature or not.
it's the regular. I guess we wouldn't be
Oh,
considered.
just regular.
It would just
Okay.
be the nightmare.
woo.
And also traversing through the ethereal plane, you would also if it's through for extended periods of time, I would be running the ethereal plane like you're supposed to. You guys would be running into ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. Just so you know, in case you ever want to do it.
Got
That'd
that
be good,
corpse
though, if we
maker.
were
Don't
going through-
worry.
It'd be good if we were going through a worse place like that.
This is like the worst place
Living-
to
for
go
it.
through.
Living
too.
people do
Yeah.
not want to spend a good chunk of time in the ethereal plane. Like it's, yeah.
'Cause I imagine once your smell permeates in the ethereal plane,
I think of
ghosts
I think of
probably
the
sniff it
I
out.
run the ethereal plane very similar to if anyone here ever seen like the Insidious movies, how they have like the further. That place.
Oh right,
That's
yeah,
how I
that's
perceive
really
it.
cool. Yeah,
It's-
that's a cool idea.
It's real fucked. That's how I run the ethereal plane. Like I run the ethereal plane like you're in a haunted, a ghost.
It's like a dark echo of the not really like Shadowfell, but like a dark echo of like the material plane. It's
ghost
a cool way to
everywhere.
think of it.
And you could you could fall into an ethereal curtain and get sent to a different plane of existence.
So depending on how lucky I get with this, and Gravel's gonna hold up the bag of tricks, I could end up with something I could ride.
Oh, yeah. How long does that last for? Would it just be
The whole
out
day.
for good?
24 hours.
The whole day.
Just every
Well,
day.
I
Umbra
get
can-
three chances. So
I'm pretty sure Umbra could carry me and someone else. Probably Gravel. We would just need a steed for.
Bazuzan has really wonderful mounts if you're interested in buying them. They're called moorbounders. We saw the Aurora.
Well, that's
Watch using
really
them.
far
They're like-
away.
they're like- yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll get when you get to Bazuzan. No, never mind.
I think we're kind of. Yeah. Go ahead.
No!
I think we're kind of running low on coin now. I don't think we'll have enough money for that.
I have some. Do you need some?
You can have mine.
Oh no.
I still have about
Dang.
100.
Nice. The next, like, I have 78 gold.
Wait. Talindra, you have over 100?
I'm looking at it now. I think I was confused about
Yeah.
silver because I have 108, but I can give back money or something if that's a problem, or like divide that.
Wait, what?
Who cares? We're not going to go over it.
Yeah, we'll
it's gonna take too much time.
We'll talk about it after.
All right. So, let's get some drinks.
All right.
Yes, well deserved.
So, you head to the bar where you hired Durgle originally, and he's in there. He's already shit-faced. Madame Le Charmaine is kind of just like sitting near him, kind of uncomfortable. And yeah.
I'm gonna present some expensive wine.
Okay.
That's just how I wrote it in my inventory.
Mm.
And I'll go up and ask the bartender for a few glasses.
Why'd you bring your own drink in here? It's rude.
Here,
Oh,
he's
that's
gonna
all
put
right,
down
I'll-
5 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hush.
Here's your glasses.
Take out
Thanks
5
for
gold.
the wine.
After a few drinks, is there any like a stage or something?
Nope.
Uh-uh.
This is not a
There's
play.
no-
Jigao is not a. There's no stage. This is just a ramshackle tavern.
A bard friendly.
It's not even. It's not
there's
even.
no there's no like
No
performance
stage.
area.
No,
Oh, okay.
no rooms either. It's just a tavern. I did find inns. Well, you could call them an inn. They're more like hostels.
Well, that sounds
Who's
like it would
hostile?
be fine.
No, it's a type of building where you share rooms with strangers.
Oh.
Oh, we've been doing that a while now, right, guys?
I'm not comfortable sleeping in a hostel.
If you'd prefer,
Well,
we
maybe
could.
you will
You
be.
could sleep
and
outside then.
Maybe you will be more comfortable. I mean, he just pours her a glass of wine.
Oh, thank you, but no.
Madam, if you'd prefer, I can make us a what is it called again?
Tiny hut.
Yeah, a tiny hut, and you can stay there.
But you would have to stay in there as well.
Yes, that's fine. I mean, if you would prefer, it's an option.
I
That's
just don't, I
available
don't
to
want
you.
to be around people I don't know right now.
Can I tell if can I tell what type of emotion is tied to her her reaction to all of this? Like whether it's
Unease. She's just uneasy right now. Just kind of uneasy, uninterested.
Is there anywhere else you would prefer to be if we stayed the night, or would you prefer to leave?
I would prefer to be at my home, to be perfectly honest.
Well, here, this will be as close as home, and it's gonna toss her the silk robe. You wear that to sleep.
Where did you find this?
It's mine.
Oh, I thought you found one on the ship.
No. I was gifted it in Rosanna before it blew up.
Alright. Well, that's good to know.
That it blew up, or that
No,
it's mine?
no, that this is comfortable.
Oh.
And that wasn't on the
So-
that it wasn't from the ship.
Should help with your sleep. I'm gonna take a walk. Be right back. Where are we sleeping? Wait, where's that? Where's this
As you walk away,
hostile person?
Madame Lishamari kind of follows you for a second, and she's like, "Can I talk to you for a second, Mr. Enoch?"
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
She like holds your hands, looks you in the eye.
Can I do an insight of that? I'm like, what?
Yeah, go for it.
I just want. Can I
Are
like
you
figure out any
jealous,
kind of like
She's like-
Talindra, that your hands are
so-
being
why she wants to
held?
talk to Enak?
She says, "Your people are going to be fine."
What? How do you know about that?
I'm just intuitive. Goodness.
Do I believe her?
Insight
That she's
check.
just intuitive? Okay. I'm checking that heart rate right now. That's a 18 plus 6, 24.
There's something off. It's not intuition.
Like she knows more.
And
He's
Talindra,
gonna-
what'd you get for your insight check?
Sorry, I thought maybe that. Let me check. It was a 16.
Something's a little off. That's not very. Yeah, that's weird that she just did that.
Yeah. Like, do I really suspect she like maybe something? Yeah, there's something that I don't know.
It's just
yeah.
she's just acting off.
Has she drank?
Okay.
Has she drunk her wine at all?
She took one sip.
Okay.
He's gonna take, so like she's holding his hands. He's going to essentially reverse grip so that his hands are grabbing hers, and he's gonna squeeze and pull her a little
Ow!
closer.
Ow! She screams "ow" out loud.
He's not gonna let go.
Talindra, your friend's hurting me.
Your
Enak.
lack of honesty is hurting me.
Okay,
What
I'm.
do you know, Talindra? He's gonna lift his head and then look back to her.
Can we all go outside and talk? We're drawing attention to ourselves, and you don't.
He'll release her and walk out.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
Yeah, Gravel's gonna go out the back door. He's not gonna exit with everyone.
Lindek's gonna follow. And she leads you to like an alley in between the tavern and some like building. She's like, "That really hurt."
I give Enak a dirty look. What exactly is going on?
I got sort of explanation to make.
What?
And
Ugh.
there's like a shift in the
Yeah.
air, and standing there, you see, instead of Madame Charmé, a gray-skinned, bald, hairless humanoid without a mouth and just yellow eyes. So, here's the thing. We're actually kind of a little mouth. Hi. I was hired by someone to look like that woman for a bit.
Where is the actual woman?
She's still at her home. She was never taken. Why?
What do you mean why? Because I want to know if she's safe. I'm glad to
I
hear
don't know.
she
I was
is.
just told to take her appearance as a sort of lure for someone called Talindra.
What the hell
How's
is
the
going
stuff
on?
in your arms?
What?
The crystals that they shoved in your arms.
Wasn't real.
What?
What? I'm sorry. Are you?
I'm what you call a doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
I see. And who hired you?
What was his name? I don't remember his name. He was a dick. That's. I
What,
sent you a
what
picture
did
of
they
a
look
doppelganger.
like?
He said, well, you found me in the prison, so whoever ran the prison. Dungeon.
Wait,
Fortress.
you were hired
Zin!
by.
That was his name.
Right.
So you've been lying to. Okay, wait. Let's go back to
I'm
the
sorry,
point of why.
I grew attached to you all. You're very friendly. So I wanted to help tell you things that I know is...
What do you know about my people? Why would you even talk about that?
I don't know. Do you think about them often?
Yeah.
That's why. My people, what I am, we can read your surface thoughts. Anyone's surface thoughts.
But how do you know they're gonna be okay?
I don't know. Just a feeling.
I don't trust you.
That's understandable.
Enak is trying to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it didn't,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't believe him.
Okay.
When I said that, is he nodding as if to like get out of it, or was
You
he
can't-
nodding as if like
Well, you are.
this guy gets me?
You went out through the back door, right? So you'd be facing everyone from behind. So you can't see a facial expression, but he's nodding as if you get it.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's just. I don't think he's trying to hurt anybody, guys.
Nope. Yep. I can answer lots of
well-
questions that you might have.
What are
Does he-
Talindra's surface level thoughts?
What are Talindra's surface level thoughts? What you thinking about right now?
I'm thinking about how pissed off I am at this guy
pissed
because
off
I
she-
thought that I was
how
gonna
pissed
like
off she
go
is at
back
me.
to my school and like things were gonna be okay.
Yeah,
and-
that.
A lot of Madame Charmaine.
But
and I'm also thinking
your
about the violin.
Mhm.
I'm wondering, is the violin just a regular violin, or is it like actually hers?
It was a duplicate.
Mm.
Yeah, I was hired just to do a thing. Didn't think anything of it. He said, disguise yourself as an old woman. And I'm like, okay. And then you all were actually very nice. And he said you were all terrible people. And you were very nice.
Did
But your Madame Le Charme, she is
Did
safe.
you
at
know
her
her?
home.
Did you ever meet her at
Uh,
all?
No. Not really. He showed me what she looked like, but that was it.
Right. Did think she was acting rather odd.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I figured that
Yeah,
out.
that was me.
Okay.
Is it dangerous for you to be seen like this?
No. Only from people who are mean and don't like seeing creatures that aren't what they're used to seeing. You know, like dickheads. Like, oh, that one person doesn't look like an ordinary
Well, I'd
person.
like to think there aren't many of those, but I can like to think in one hand, and yeah. Do you need another imprint?
Nope.
How does that work?
Look.
No?
And he
All right.
shapeshifts to look just like you, same height and everything.
Oh wow.
Maybe don't do that
I
again.
can disguise myself as any small or like any humanoid, and then back to normal.
You know, this would have been really handy when we were moving through the Zen's place. Oh,
Where are you from? Where did Zin find you?
Here, around, everywhere.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
I know these two definitely have problems with you. And he looks at Enak and Talindra. But I can see us discussing this over a few drinks. What do you want to do? Do you want to... You've heard a lot of what's going on with us.
Yes.
What do you plan to do?
Go back to my people in the Underdark.
Oh, all right. How do you plan to do that?
Travel. There's entrances to the Underdark everywhere. There's one actually a mile outside of this Jigao place.
Oh, well. I guess Godspeed then.
I just wanted you to know that everything's fine. Your teacher's okay. At least what I would read his thoughts, and he didn't kill her. If that makes you feel any
I'm
better.
glad to hear she's not in danger.
And your people are okay too. I don't know that for sure, but they might be. You don't need to worry so much.
But how do you know that they're okay?
I don't. It's called reassurance.
Yeah, then stop saying it. It's not working. I don't like that.
And your
Let's
other
get
friend,
some drinks.
your other friend wants to leave.
Yeah, we know.
Well, this is unexpected. And I know that some of you are very frustrated. I am lucky enough to not have any of my threads pulled in this regard.
Oh,
So how about
I should be more.
I get us all drinks?
I should be more open and honest.
There's more?
When we read your surface thoughts, we learn your name. So I don't love your names, but I knew that already. Your desires and your fears, and along with a few scattered memories. So it's not just your surface thoughts; it's a lot.
Yeah, so that you can duplicate people.
Exactly.
We get it. It's fine. You're
Okay.
gonna be a hoot to drink with. Let's go.
I don't drink. That stuff tasted terrible.
Oh.
I need a drink now.
I was just doing it to go along.
Do we head back into the bar? Is that what we're doing now?
I need a different disguise. I don't want to look like your teacher anymore. Someone I've
Can't you
seen.
just look like anyone?
Here.
I have one. I
There's
have
this
one.
halfling. Oh, okay.
And he shapeshifts into Vox. How's this?
I wouldn't shapeshift into that guy.
Oh, hold on. And he shapeshifts into the screaming old man that was in the dungeons, but with clothes and stuff. How's this?
Did you ever see the Goliath in that dungeon, by the way? Now that you turned into this person.
Yes.
Any distinguishing marks? Any tattoos upon the head?
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
How do you know his name?
Logar.
Logar. Okay.
What
He was-
about
he was
the
from, he was from the Sirios Mountains. If that helps.
what about the Dragonborns? Did you ever see them?
Yes.
Do you know any information about anything else that we might want to know about them?
Zin bought some worms and fed them worms every day.
Do you know where the worms came from?
No.
All right. I got one more question.
Okay.
Under what context did you see that half dragon person Vox?
He came to talk to Zin, was that his name? Talking about how the target has been dealt with and that he wanted his family back. And Zin brought him into the chamber where his family was being kept. The Dragonborn screamed, threatened to kill Zin for what he had done, and left.
Thank you.
I read his thoughts though when he was passing my cell.
You know where he was going?
Deerstock. To investigate
Uh,
where these worms came from. And
Just,
to look for a cure for his family.
well, there isn't one, so
And that's
How
where
long
we're
ago
and
was this?
that's where we're gonna end the session for the week because it's almost 9:30.
Yeah.
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 Posted a picture in our group chat of what a doppelganger looks like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's looking for a cure.
Yep.
That sucks. Because we were told multiple times that they were dead. And they were essentially just,
Yeah.
Yep.
But we'll pick up from there next week. In 10 minutes or so, we're picking up with the start of our premiere of our next long-term Wednesday night campaign, Embers of Autumn. So come watch that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you all very soon. Good night, everybody.